Hey everybody, this is Season 1, Episode 14. This is called the Spice Road Campaign. Although they haven't been really doing much traveling, it kind of stopped once they got to Vladicus.
And I wonder why we had to stop.
I mean, it's not like the path has gotten any less spicier for it, given that, not too long ago we've had some meteors hit the town and, a siege is coming up, and we just broke the castle gate, which is definitely a good decision that will in no way come to bite us back.
When the
By the way,
entire caravan gets imprisoned.
I thought the plan was to break the bridge. Why'd
Alright,
you guys
yes,
do the gate?
we broke the bridge. Yeah, we broke the
Yeah,
bridge.
we did that thing that we were supposed to do.
We invaded the gate, killed the guards who were manning the gate, then we broke the bridge.
Ah.
I mean, this means the season 2 of the Spice Road could be actually the Spice Road.
I mean, if we get kicked out of Vladicus, yeah.
And let's, who do we got playing with us tonight? We got, Shu. Could you go first, please?
I'm Shu. I play Kaz Yoxel, the Lizard Man Bowmaster, who kind of acts like the party's impromptu rogue, doing all the stealth shit.
Excellent. Pain. Pain, who you playing?
I am Lark. No last name. I am the alchemist that does all of the talking because I am very cool and good looking.
Because he can't do anything else.
Shut up.
And
I
Fear.
think it's a bit much to call yourself good looking as well.
Shut up, Arthur.
Isn't your
No one's-
character exactly average?
No.
And Fira. Oh, he might be muted. Or he might be away from the computer.
Who? Oh, Takeshi?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm here.
Oh. Could you introduce your character, please?
I'm Pharaoh, and I'm playing Takeshi.
And
Nice.
what is Takeshi?
Takeshi is a rather excitable kid who had the great fortune and misfortune to have been born to adventuring parents who thought, adventuring is not a good place to raise a kid. Let's put him in a monastery. What's the worst that could happen? Of course, the monastery in question trained Mudai demon hunters. And at a certain age, he decided, hey, let's fucking hunt demons and let's ditch this place. And ever since then, he's been on a wild ride of an adventure. It began somewhere in Feed, ended with a couple of sliced up zombies, and then rejoined the fleeing refugees of the Spice Road because that sounded like an exciting place to go. Travel a little bit down there from the north, a little bit into the warmer climates,
Oh, that's right.
and then, of course, dealing with the war and the resounding refugee wave that it prompted. He joined a couple of interesting characters on the way, and we have made our way to a city for the time being, which, for the past 6, 7, 8 sessions.
Yeah.
You've been having fun in the city.
Yeah, it's been a nice city.
Yeah, we still have to go grave robbing that,
I think that ship has sailed.
Not exactly. I mean, we still kind of can. We just have to be really careful with how we manage our time.
One of the many side quests. And Dreckenburn.
Hello, I play Arthur. Just Arthur. I'm the monster of a tank that I accidentally created. Because the more I think about how Arthur can tank, the more I get scared.
Is he human?
Yeah, he's just human.
Alright, and I'm Rogue. I'll be the game master tonight. And I'm gonna go over this quick intro. Last time on Demon Gate, the group was able to return back to their original hideout after some of the mages with Signy leading them put together their power to create illusions and assist in some of the repairs that the cataclysm had caused. The city guard is still aware something is wrong. They've been searching the sewers in small groups, possibly looking for rebels or refugees. However, the smugglers that Copper runs might have them looking in the wrong place. While the illusions have been in place and the smugglers lead the guards astray, this might not last forever. But then again, it might not need to, for the enemy will soon be at the gate. Scouts report that the Black Armies are here, and they'll be marching towards the city by the following day. The city is under panic now, but is under lockdown. No one is allowed in, no one's allowed to leave. The River Bones runs through the city of Laticus. How the troops outside were able to reach this place so quickly and without warning is alarming. There are whispers of someone on the High Council helping the Narcadians and the Denites. A Vatagi senator is quite possibly to blame, Senator Velnari. She is of the tribe Aravac, and also the sister of another Vatagi that you know, one from the Mage Guild, the Arcane Malefactor, the Mage Vashti. It is currently nighttime. You all crawl out of the sewers and into an alleyway with Alien. And the night air is warm, and a soft breeze moves through the streets. You can hear the sounds of the city as the temple bells play the song of an upcoming sermon. I'll take you guys over to this scene here, and we can do some role play as you guys can kind of sneak down the side alleys, I guess. We're gonna start like I guess as you guys are on your way to that meeting, the secret meeting that Alien was going to have with some city official that he knew.
Oh, right, that meeting that Arthur really, really recommended that we go to. Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
Are you cutting out or stuttering?
No, I was thinking of something to say, then realized I don't really have much to say in this situation.
Yes. So, Arthur, for those who don't understand what this meeting is, would you inform them?
I suppose? I mean, what is it? Arthur was the one who noticed that there was there might have been something strange going on with the leader of the Arcane Malefactorum. After talking to someone, he found out that she might have a sibling in the higher government who might be doing something strange. So when Alien said that he has a meeting, or he can get a meeting, Arthur was like desperate to have the group participate in it, in the hopes that they might find out something.
Yes, I knew this. I just wanted to make sure everyone else knew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in the void. I have no clue what we're looking at.
Just zoom out.
Yeah, let me ping you back over into that area.
This happens every time we change maps. I'm just nowhere. I can see it.
Okay. Roll20 has changed several things again, so now I'm trying to figure it all out again.
Roll 20. How we love you and hate you.
No, I always thought Alien's name was spelled differently.
Alien. Maybe he's Espadose, which is like a French or Spanish. Spain, Spanish.
French?
French?
Ew.
Alien's French? Oh.
No, he's Espadose.
Of course he's French, that's why he's part of the resistance.
Oh my
No.
god.
Put this man on fire when we're done with this. This guy cannot be allowed to survive. He's French? Ew.
Don't worry. We'll explode his balls.
What? Okay.
That is the crime for being French.
French tax is your balls.
So much hatred for the French.
They deserve it though.
They speak funny.
Alright, so, as you guys slip out of the sewer grates and make your way down the alleyway, Alien peeks out of the alley into the main street. You can see like a lot of the shops are closing down, and he looks towards across like the marketplace and where the banking district is, and you can see the like the towers and the rich area, and he points to one of the towers and he says, "That's where we need to have the meeting. We're meeting one of the senators tonight. He is a half-elf.
I see.
By the name of Decius. He has been a friend to the Resistance for, well, since the beginning, actually. So, perhaps it is good for you to meet him."
Well, I mean, I suppose now's the time to figure out how much of an ally he is to the Resistance.
I feel like we could have met this man earlier and it would have made some things easier, but this is fine.
He says, "Perhaps. I suppose you needed to prove your trust, though."
I suppose in their defense, we have been in the city for about 6 days now? 7 days?
I mean,
It'd be a bit strange if they trusted us so readily.
yeah, but we did like the biggest things in those 7 days. Just
Yeah, and that's why we're meeting the guy now.
whatever. Okay.
He looks towards Lark. He says, "Well, this one did have plans to become king upon arrival here, didn't he?" He smiles at you, Lark.
I mean, why, yes, I did, but I didn't think it would be so much trouble to become a king. Like, this was the most, like, I feel like it would have been king by now in some other places. Whatever.
You mean like Lost Sticks?
Like,
I'm pretty sure you could have managed Lost Sticks.
Yeah, I could have been king in like
Or
5 days.
oh, you remember that little commune with the fucking pumpkin people? Yeah, you could have managed that.
What?
I mean, their brains were mostly pumpkins, so I mean, they wouldn't be hard to rule.
No, I don't remember what you're talking about, Takeshi, but I feel like I vaguely remember encountering some pumpkins one time. So
Yeah, I think you were basically doing some tricks for the locals, then you drank some pumpkin wine and you passed out, so you weren't there for the fight, but yeah. Those pumpkins were fun to fight.
yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Well, anyway, half elf guy.
You did call yourself the God Slayer at one time too, didn't you? Claim to have
I
taken
mean, yeah,
down a
'cause
god.
I killed 2 gods. I mean, they
I
might not have
mean,
been gods per se.
Spider.
People worshipped
God.
them, so
Look,
Like,
I don't know
stretch.
what he's talking about. I wasn't with them when they were doing that.
yeah. But yeah, I don't think anyone else was there when I did that. But I killed like a god. People worshipped.
Yeah,
it,
like
you
I've
know.
heard the story. I've seen the giant spider corpse. I'm still not certain it used to be a god.
I mean, I've killed like an interdimensional being, so Backhouse was. It could have been a god. You don't know.
Hey, I only know the corpse that I saw. It didn't look very divine.
Well, whatever. You'll know one day when I'm someday sing songs of my glory.
Oh, one day, presumably, if this city stands.
Well then,
I do think there is some merit to the idea of getting the orcs to harass the army.
I mean, yeah, but like it's night of the first day. We have like 1 day left, right? That's how that works.
the orcs.
That's how time passes.
You mean from the Crow Wilderness?
No, I mean
Yes.
from when the army gets here.
Ah, yes, it should be pretty soon, but the Crow Wilderness, I believe, is about a day away from here. You wanted to travel to there and talk to the orcs?
Because if you want to do that thing now.
Yeah, that was the plan, and I think that was the plan as soon as the bridge has been taken care of. And since we have taken care of the bridge, I think this is the next step.
Correct. That it was one of the like 3 conditions, or I shouldn't say conditions. The 3 things I said we could do to try and stall the army and hopefully get them to leave.
Because
No,
if
I
they
feel-
cannot immediately siege and get into the city because of the bridge, which we've secured, and we can potentially get some of the Crow Wilderness orcs to get a little bit testy with the supply caravans of this army, they might run the numbers and decide, hey, this city ain't worth it, and potentially either move on or think about different strategies.
If I move
mean,
swiftly, I may
yes,
be able to
yes,
make it there within the day.
After all, according to what we've known so far, it seemed as if they were expecting a very quick takeover of the city.
Correct. That's the entire reason why I thought we could perhaps, we won't be able to fight off an entire army. That's not possible. The city is splintered. The idea was if we present ourselves as just enough of a problem that they will eventually have to split off, leave, and then maybe we can finagle something.
I couldn't hear half of that sentence.
The idea is we just want to present ourselves as a big hassle. So if they're trying to go through a very quick sweep of the Atkaralian Empire, they have to leave us alone.
Yes, that makes full sense. Strategist.
Don't call me that.
Really? But you're really doing a good job of that strategy then.
I do not want my name to be part of any of this.
Okay, ironclad warrior.
Anyways, the meeting, that's probably one of the other more important things right now.
Yeah. Let's do that meeting thing.
Alien looks at you and after you say that, he says, "You don't want to be famous." And he kind of smirks.
Fame isn't really that important to me. After all, the more people know about you, the more they know about your weaknesses. And if 4 or 5 people like cows were to attack me all at once, I'm pretty sure I would die. After all, it's very good at piercing armor.
I believe your hardiness comes from more than just armor.
That's part of it.
I mean, I've seen what you did with a fucking table.
That's not important right now.
Well, Arthur, if they pierce armor, just don't wear armor.
Ah, yes, because in the fringe case that my armor doesn't have much use, I should just abandon armor altogether.
Yes.
Ah, and this is why you're so assassinatable.
What do you mean?
To be true, you are the one of us who came the closest to his death. Like, we've all been there, we've all been through some shit, but you are the one that specifically did actually, you know. It
Pass
was
to
your
the
heart.
other side.
Yeah, it was your heart that stopped beating first.
Yeah, but I'm not dead now, am I?
I mean, yeah,
For
because I had
now.
that scroll on my hand. Imagine I didn't have that scroll, Ark.
I would still be alive. Just watch.
Anyways, we're sidetracked. The meeting, alien, please. Before we
Yeah.
get off topic again.
Alien.
Alright.
Just the worst. Just the worst, Lark.
Should we cut down the side alleys? Take a little bit longer?
Yes.
Or try our luck across the marketplace?
I think it's best if we try not to draw attention right now.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Like, speed is very necessary.
I
Yeah,
mean,
whatever.
saving a couple of minutes or hours is not gonna make a difference. Besides, it's still going to take a day at the very least to get this resolved. And we're basically hoping the bridge does its work. I mean, if the bridge doesn't do its work, then, you know, none of this really matters.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that as you guys slip across the alleyways, some of the lanterns are being lit down the roads. Not so much in the alleyways. People are closing their doors and locking them for the nighttime. 25% chance that guards even pass by close to you guys. No. Easily you make it to the tower to go meet this senator. When you get to the tower, you notice that there's a kind of a wall around it, about a 12-foot stone wall. Spikes, iron spikes that top it. Some of the gargoyles, shaped strange gargoyles, are sitting atop the corners of the walls. There's a gate there that is open when you get to it, and there's no guard posted there. So you slip into the courtyard of this place, and that is where you see this well-dressed half-elf, kind of blonde hair, standing next to a huge knight, it appears to be. This guy's armor is ancient and like battered, and he just quietly kind of stares.
Arthur's gonna stare back and appraise his armor.
There you go. Ping you guys. You guys notice Decius. He walks forward and introduces himself. Good evening, friends. Please, come on out of the rain. And he kind of waves you guys in to a nice cozy room with a long table and books on the shelves. And, it looks like a study, you know, like an antechamber where sometimes people come and read and everything and relax. You do notice that there is another elf in there, a dark-haired elf. His eyes kind of gleam, and the firelight, and he was wearing robes. He's kind of sitting quietly on the side. He says, "This is my associate Malikos. What are your names?"
And just look at the books that he has on these shelves.
And Alien says, "Well, these are the ones I told you about, the rebels that have decided to help us in our endeavor. Please introduce yourselves, if you like. I believe you can trust Decius."
Arthur will look at Lark with a kinda "you should go first."
No, I will go first. As the leader of the group,
You
my
have to at
name
least make a
is
show
Lark.
out of it, even if he isn't the leader.
Yeah, my name is Lark. I plan to be king of this place one day, and then I offer my hand as a handshake.
God.
To Decius, yeah, he reaches out, kind of an armored gauntlet, and shakes your hand. He says, "King of this place, huh?" He smiles. "Are you of noble blood?"
I dream big. We don't have to worry about that. This is. I have some
You
I mean,
could just
noble or not,
claim-
it is fancy.
thing.
You could just claim to be of god blood.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's above noble, right? Like, we can all
I mean,
agree, like,
Yeah, but I'm
hierarchy-wise, like, that's above noble.
I mean, I can just claim to be of God, but I am.
Ah, he
Literally
could have.
just refuse to believe it, Arthur. God. You know, Arthur, you seem to be like one of the more important people in this, so you can go next, or Takeshi, I don't know.
Well, speaking of noblesse oblige, I do believe that is why we are here. We are in a position to help, and therefore we have the noble duty to do so. Namely, with this whole siege situation that is about to happen within the day.
So we're basically nobles. We don't need noble blood.
I believe one is noble through actions, not through heritage.
I'm Arthur.
Kaz.
Oh, my name was Takeshi.
He looks you all over for a moment, and he says, "Well, good to meet you all. I've heard of some of your exploits, saving the rebels that were about to be hung."
Explains that.
Among other tasks, but there is someone of importance that I believe perhaps you might be able to take care of. It would help our cause. This wouldn't seem...
We're listening.
I suppose this wouldn't seem to be an honorable task. So...
Well, it depends on the person.
Yeah, who is it?
There is a man that works closely with another senator. He works as a spy and operates as a smuggler for this senator, gathering magical artifacts. I would like for him to be taken care of, and I'm willing to pay well for it. He,
It's for assassinating him.
yeah, he looks over all of you at first for a moment, and he says, I believe this associate and this senator could possibly be responsible for what is happening here and what is happening within the Senate.
Well, didn't we have a theory that the current leadership likely got to the way it is due to some nefarious uses of magical items, magic or potions, or some nefarious means of that sort? This would track,
Yeah.
if he's the one collecting them.
I suppose the most important question is, do you have any evidence? We don't have much time left. We can't afford to get the wrong targets.
He says mostly some of my private witnesses, my spies, that work for me, have witnessed this individual working with one of the thieves' guilds.
I mean, that's not exactly the Batagi spy or agent or, that's not an envoy of the Black Army. That's a Thieves Guild member. That could just be making some money on the side as a shady politician, which, I mean, not admirable, but could be entirely unrelated.
It's just a thief.
Indeed. However, he's also, it is believed that he could be practicing the black arts. He is well known as Zaikaida and other dark mages that have just recently entered this city. We have been watching them well. I say recently, perhaps within the past 2 years. Necromancers entering our city. It's a bad omen.
Guys, doesn't this sound like that one guy?
What one guy?
Don't worry about it. But like, guys, Arthur, that guy that talked to you about like us robbing that grave, does it sound like that guy?
A man who asked us to rob his master's grave.
Yeah, that guy. This guy sounds like strangely familiar.
Vaguely.
What if they're just the same guy?
It's entirely possible.
He takes an interest, of course, and waits till you finish talking before he says, bald, human, has a tattoo of a dragon, serpent.
I will ask, is that the details of the man we saw?
That is very similar. He is bald, I believe.
I thought the man we met was masked, just like Arthur.
No. I believe it was.
So it was like they vibed with each other because they both had skull masks.
This is why I'm asking Rogue, because we don't remember things, because we're stupid.
It does, he does describe pretty much the guy that you talked to. I think the skull thing was an amulet he was wearing, or some kind of symbol on his chest. But you're right, yeah.
No, guys, like,
That is, in fact, the man's details. Could you tell us more about him?
he's-
Yes. He did return to, he did come to the city a few years ago. Yeah, with his master. It was about a year ago when his master was mysteriously killed. No one ever found the murderer, of course. And ever since then, he has been collecting artifacts. he turns towards Malikos and he says, perhaps Malikos can explain this in more detail. He is better versed in the arts than I am. Malikos pulls out this. Well, he has a book ready. He has it already on the table, and he pulls out this other parchment and unrolls it and stuff. And he says, "These items." He says, "These items together. I believe that he is possibly building a gate, a structure called a void gate, which has the possibility to teleport troops or large parties of soldiers in an instant."
Now that would make that bridge collapse rather futile if he had that.
Yeah, but if we could teleport them, can we just send them back, really far?
You mean alter the gates so that troops use it and end up somewhere they're not supposed to?
Yeah, can we just do that?
Now that could be a very valuable way to split the army or even cause enough chaos to make them abandon the siege.
Might not even have to fight.
True. This could be an interesting tactic. But we might need somebody with a bit more, I don't know, expertise in this sort of thing. I mean, this doesn't sound like something anyone can just, rig up. This is, after all, some kind of magical gate.
Magic crafts aren't my thing.
That's me. I'm a magic guy.
Oh.
We're doomed.
Again, Takeshi does this cock of his head is trying his best to think about Lark as the magic guy, and he's just you had a wolf, and you did throw a fire, and you did just learn a new spell that can make people into pincushions.
Keshi, I'm gonna murder you if you bring up top one more time.
I'm just saying, that's not the same thing as a void gate, though.
Alchemist magic is no different from my poisons.
I mean, yeah, but yeah.
Again, if this was about making a potion or a poison or both, and then creating some kind of mechanical contraption or weapon or armor to tie it all together, we'd be golden. We have all the skill sets needed. But this is a void gate.
Yeah, but Arthur's right there. He knows how to build things. I know magic things.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I know a lot of things. Do I know how to?
You build armor.
Yeah, I build a lot of things. I can do a lot of things. Masonry isn't exactly one of my skills yet.
I mean, if you use your building thing and I use my magic thing, won't it just make the thing? Won't it just work?
I feel like you're
exactly.
greatly oversimplifying this.
Let's have him craft a leather armor. Let's have cast poison it. You can sprinkle some extra alchemical water on it, and we'll offer it to the void gate as an offering. And I'm pretty sure that'll work itself out.
No. Malikos waves his hands and stops you guys. He says, perhaps though I can help you if you are able to steal these artifacts back from the necromancer.
I'm sorry, you're going to need to say that a bit louder.
He looks over to Decius, and then Decius shrugs and nods for him to continue. And Malikos says, if you are able to take these magical artifacts from the necromancer and get rid of him and bring them to me, perhaps we could alter this gate. Then, when these troops are waiting for the gate that will send them into the city, perhaps I could alter it so it sends them elsewhere.
Well, that might just shift the tide of the battle. I think this is something we could try.
Yes, we should definitely rob that grave and kill that guy. Like, like, but honestly, guys, like,
We
is
can meet him
killing
under
that
the
worth?
guise of completing his job.
Worth me gold?
I think you cut out there for a second.
What?
I think you might have cut out there for a second.
Oh, well, okay. Basically, like, guys, you might have to rob this grave to kill that army, but is it worth losing 120 gold
What?
from the guy?
I mean, aren't we going after the guy though? I mean, I don't think it's
Hey,
really.
Lark, I need you to use the head that you're always so proud of for a moment
Yeah.
here. If we kill the man, what happens to his money?
I don't know, because, like, normally people don't just carry large sums of money on them, Arthur, so where are we
Have
gonna
you met
find
us?
his riches?
Lark, have you met us? How much do you think we have on us between all of us?
Actually, yeah, that's fair, but I would
So
assume
do
nobles
not assume that people are very fucking cavalier about their money, especially the nobles.
Hey, Arthur, hey, Alien, do you have, like, 20 gold on you right now?
Alien, he turns to like say something, and then Malakosa says, "Wait a minute. This man he's offered you a job."
Correct.
Yeah, it's stealing the book.
Well, excellent.
I was thinking what we could do is either A, rob it and go, say we have the book, go to him and kill him there, or pretend we have the book and do the same.
This could work.
Wait a second. Don't we need both parts of the thing to make the teleport? So won't just having the book do, like, nothing for us?
He should have the rest of the items with him when you take the book to him. You'll have to kill him as well.
And what if they're not on his person?
We go back to the original strategy.
Did he tell you where to meet him or something like that? Because we know where he will be right now. And he looks towards Decius. Decius nods and says there is a local tavern in the slums area where the Thieves Guild operates. They use it as a front, and he stays there from time to time.
Okay. Guys, I have a plan. Maybe not good as Arthur's plans, but a plan. So basically, me and Kaz go kill him at the bar. And Arthur and Takeshi, you guys go get the thing so we can meet up here. Yeah, that's the plan.
Art. Now, Lark, I don't mean to be rude here, but are you sure you're the one to kill this guy?
I mean, Kaz can probably kill him, so I won't have to do, like, anything, but I mean, I guess it can be Kaz, Takeshi, and me and Arthur. And you and me. Whatever.
As much as I'd like to make fun of you for being just a bad mage in general, I feel like I'm probably going to need your help in case there is, I don't know, maybe magic traps.
Be happy that you have a mage like me. I am
I
great.
I'm not going to lie to you, I've seen better back in my mercenary days.
I don't believe you. Tell me their name.
I'll tell
be
you
easier to
this,
set.
they're certainly all dead.
And they weren't better. What do you mean? They're dead.
You've almost kicked the bucket once.
Yeah, but I'm not built like that, so I survived.
Would it not be easier just to set an ambush where we and try to claim the reward.
That's what I was
that's a
going
good
to say.
idea.
We could just all gather the reward and then go when we're all together and kill him.
But I feel like this would be faster.
How fast are you trying to be?
I just want to do this now so I can have like a day to relax. I'm kind of tired from thinking all the time, every day. I don't like this.
This would need to be done tonight.
Correct. So we all go to the grave where there's risk of something dangerous being there. We deal with it together as a group, and then we go deal with the guy once again together as a group.
No, sure, why not?
I mean, wouldn't it be better just to deal with the guy? I mean, I'm not against just checking out a crypt for fun. I'm just, pointing it out that. Is there anything in the crypt we actually need?
The book.
Book.
We need
Oh.
something to keep him there. If we go
We need
to the
the
tavern and we tell him we have the book, he'll obviously ask for the book. We don't know what it looks like. We can't create a convincing fake.
Gotcha.
He might leave. He might suspect something's weird.
Yeah.
Obviously, we never hand him the book. We kill him.
Oh, and now I just realized there's probably other things in the crypt besides the book. Yeah, it's worth going.
I mean, maybe. The crypt could just be a good place to store the bodies after the war.
I mean, that's usually what crypts are for. So, makes sense.
Mm.
Enough. I think this is enough, dilly-dallying. We should just move out.
We could always invite him. Hey, let's make the trade at the crypt. Make it easier of a cleanup.
Yeah, well,
I
seems
don't-
like him-
That's probably not a great idea. He would just go to the crypt himself to get the
Yeah.
book if he was going to do something like that. He clearly wants us to do it, meaning there's, for some reason why he wouldn't go to the crypt.
That's a good point. And also, we should stop dilly-dallying. So, yeah, let's roll out.
Excellent.
Before we go, which is important, Mr. Decius, do you mind telling me a little bit about the sister of the leader of the Arcane Malefactrum?
Yes. The sister. I think I've called her out of character. I think I've named her like two different things before. Vahal and Vashti, I've called her before. So we'll
Well,
see.
Vahal is the
Isn't that
name
someone else's
is
name?
yeah, that's the leader of the Arcane Malefactrum.
Right, yeah. That's actually, so we'll say her name is Vashti Vahal. And then, yeah, she's the leader of the Malefactrum. She is the sister of the senator. And the senator's name is, let me look it up right here.
And the name is...
What if we just have to kill her sister?
It would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't her magic still affect the king?
What?
Once-
But
I-
maybe?
You guys
I
keep
don't
saying
think-
king. It is not a king. It is a lord.
Yeah, but I said king first, so I'm just gonna work my way up. Lord is just a stepping stone for me.
Not to mention, we're in an empire. The leader is an emperor, not a king.
Senator Velnari. Velnari. They are both of the Aravac tribe.
Velnari.
And Aravacs, you guys would know things about the race of the Aravac. The Aravac are basically, they look like in D&D, the half demon race with the horns.
Flames.
Tieflings.
Yeah, tieflings. They look similar to them.
But blue.
Tell me about them as a person.
He says, "Well, Senator Belnari is sweet, silver-tongued, beautiful. She has a way of being enticing and getting what she wants. It's actually breaks my heart that she is in league with the Denites. But if it is true, she will need to be dealt with."
Seductress. How dangerous.
One of my people.
No.
Yes.
He likes it like
I mean, Arthur, you met your guy right here. She is one of mine. Accept that.
What do you mean she's one of yours?
Yeah, so one of my people.
You're not a demon person.
No, I mean smooth talker. What you mean, demon? I'm a god, bro. I can't be a demon.
This is funny.
Gods are the same.
What do you
Anyways.
mean? Arthur, don't act like Maliktos over there wasn't your boy just like 2 seconds ago.
What are you on about?
Whatever.
So, Malikos says, I do have a few items here if you would like, to take
Well,
them with
we
you.
are expecting some combat in the crypt and with the man himself, so it would be of use.
I'll always take free things.
Wait, we're bringing the guy?
No, he's offering you a couple of items. Let's see. Everybody roll a percentile. We'll do it like this. See if there's anything useful.
Go 20.
Drugs. No, he's not going to give you guys drugs.
Oh, give me the drugs, I swear. Please.
What did you say? 20?
Yeah, 20.
Okay.
Cast.
The drought of senses. I'm gonna put the stuff you get.
Drought? Yo, that sounds very good.
It's like a potion, just a vial, and it gives +2 to shot damage, range, and plus D6 to perception roll.
Oh, here you go, Kaz. Just take these drugs when you shoot people. It makes your shoots better.
Makes your shoots.
My aim is true, I need no help.
This makes your aim truer.
I would not betray the huntress like this.
I mean, like, yeah, but Kaz, half the time your arm's injured, and this will make up for that injured arm.
I mean, that could be an interesting bargain with your goddess if she keeps that arm safe. You don't drink the potion.
I don't think he's in a position to be bargaining with his goddess when she constantly breaks his arm, or at least that's what he believes.
I'm just saying this would give him a little bit of, wiggle room in that negotiation.
Yeah, he can just... Also, why is it called Draught of Senses? I feel like that would... Because that reminds me of drought. Like, it sounds interesting. Whatever.
Yeah, housekeeping thing. What happened with when I was trying to make bolts that could apply poisons, and then like the other dude came in and was like, "Yo, make this."
Ah, yeah. We'll have to figure that out too. He brought you the alchemical bolts right? Alchemy bolts.
Yeah.
Alchemy
That's
bolts.
literally my job. How dare you, Kaz?
Alchemy bolts. Yeah, he was gonna make bolts that could hold like potions in them and stuff like that. I got the idea from the game Thief, where you could like fire like water,
Oh yeah.
you know, and
Throw out
knock out
torches and shit.
torches. Yeah, I thought it was a cool idea. Go ahead and make a bowyer roll. See if you made those. Are you an expert or
Not yet.
just basic? Okay. Let's see.
Catchy didn't roll.
13. Yeah, so you could have made them. Probably not many, but did you want to keep some for yourself? We'll say a D4, and he'll pay you. Let's say he gave you like 10 gold. For what you did make. Probably haven't made too many yet. Just basically getting it done. And now you have 4 for yourself, where you can like fit a potion into it or whatever you want, you know, or a crystal. And so out of all the potions that he has laying there, he has the Drought of Senses, and then he has the Spirits of Strength. That one gives you plus 3 to strength damage and plus d6 in strength rolls. Those last for like 30 minutes. And then he has 2 heavy heals. And those do...
Heavy heals?
Yeah. And those do
Hit
50
points.
hit points. And whoever wants to hold
Gargle.
those, he just gives those to you guys for free. So, and says,
A way to fucking heal hit points? Goddamn, sign me up.
I have 3 of those.
And you've never used them!
Yeah, because I've only made them like last session.
True. But hey, now we have 2 more, and it's it's never bad to have more healing potions.
Now, you can have one alien in case you die somehow. They're clearly not going to use my potions. I don't believe I'm a valid alchemist.
he also gives you a map to the tavern called. Let's randomize it. I got a list right here. Random taverns.
I suppose at some point Takeshi will look at Arthur, look at himself, look at the potion, and go like, "So you want to use it, or?"
I'll hold on to one, you can hold on to the other.
I'm thinking I'm probably going to save this one for. Well, part of me still wants to save some of my energy for what could potentially follow up after the events here in town.
You mean the dealing with the orcs, right?
Yes.
A map to the tavern called the Crooked Shell. That's
It's not a terrible idea. Well, just don't use it. I don't believe you're missing anything. Just hold on to it. If you have to use it, use it. I effectively have a free potion anyways.
And you guys know how to get to the cemetery.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So whoever wants to carry that, he rolls that up and offers it. And those potions, whoever wants to write those down.
Like I said, I'll take a heavy heal. Takeshi takes the heavy heal. I'll let him take the Spirit of Strength as well. Cass takes the Drought of Senses, and then we move on to the graveyard.
Nice.
Yeah. Brave Robin.
Yes. To the graveyard.
I wonder if Takeshi's happy that he's finally doing something more adventure-like.
Oh yeah,
once.
like he's looking forward to the fights, especially because like the last few fights we've basically just been fighting humans, which I mean it's okay. Like he's not having complaints. The fights were interesting, but there's something to hey, let's fight this crazy undead monster, or let's go out to the orcs, or let's kill this mage. Like those are very different fights from let's just kill some guards.
I had that same thought today
I mean,
while I was making stuff, and last night I was like, they fought a lot. I mean, besides the Lamia, there was yeah,
Oh yeah,
most guards.
Takeshi enjoyed the hell out of the Lamia fight. Like that was a fun fight for him.
Yeah, while you're making shit, can you make the archer stop fucking up my arms?
Can we discuss that with your god or something, man?
He is the god.
He does claim to be a god almost every day.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not your god like that. I'm different.
I don't believe in the gods. I think they're just phonies.
I mean, you can choose to believe that, but like, they probably exist. I don't know.
They're just strong people. Nothing special about them.
Yeah, but how do they live for multiple eons?
Magic.
I don't think that's how magic works. You
I
can't
feel
say
like that's
magic.
definitely how magic works. You just need to get better at magic and you'd understand.
I swear to God, Arthur. But you don't believe the magic practitioner, but the armor guy?
Ah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Arthur, I can't believe you. I mean, I can, but like...
You believe a lot of the things I say. I could always just be talking out of my ass, leading us towards a very, very dismal future, and yet you'd still strangely believe me.
What? You've never done that, though, so I have no reason to believe that you would.
I haven't, but I can always just start.
Yeah, but Arthur, I don't... You're not that type of person, probably. I don't know.
Probably. Let's go to this graveyard, shall we?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Who wants to roll first? Let's see.
I think we leave it to Kaz, who always gives us a fun encounter.
Yeah, let's go, Kaz.
D100, please, Kaz.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. That was very close.
Encounter time?
Yo,
That was very close.
this is great.
So sneaking back through the back alleys again, taking your time. We'll say it's about. It's getting close to midnight. High moon, as they call it, and we'll roll the moon. Half
It's
moon,
high
moon, visible. So you see
The
basically
creamy
like
one of
the
you.
crescent moon above, clouds moving over. And with the crescent moon, because the moon is kind of shattered too, so you see like the 4 shattered isles with it. You'll see the crescent, and you see the 4 shattered pieces of, they call them the shattered isles, following the moon. And it does illuminate the streets enough, these back alleys enough anyway. I think all of you have dark vision, don't you? Oh, except for Arthur, I guess. No, Takeshi, you're human too, yeah?
It's me and
have, like,
Takeshi, the human buddies.
I mean, I also technically don't have dark vision, but I have a substitute, so I can see, I guess.
I wonder if you can guess what race I played in Baldur's Gate.
Orc.
No.
Damn.
I always play human too.
Human. Because why play some fantastical creature when you can be just a dude?
Yeah.
My
Why?
first
I
D&D
don't know.
character was a human fighter.
I think I made my first D&D 5e character a human fighter, but that was just because like I'm already trying out the warlock class, and that seems weird enough. So like, let's keep it human. But like in general, I tend to favor the out there races or classes, and mostly the casters.
First race was a
Humans.
dragonborn.
Ew.
But this encounter, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, let's see.
Will I
see
get
the
more
moon,
money
like-
from killing guards?
I mean, they're guards. Probably.
Is it guards though? I mean, there still were those spiders in those slums.
Mutant things, yeah.
Yeah, but do you think the spiders have money on them like guards do?
I mean, probably in different ways, but who knows?
They
Yeah,
certainly wouldn't have them on them, but they'd
I mean,
probably
hey,
have them in them.
according to you, spiders are gods, and gods basically have everything.
No, I didn't call the spiders a god. Why is Varian here? Like,
Oh my god, we finally found them.
Holy shit!
spiders aren't gods, but the people were worshipping the spider as if it was a god. That made that spider a god specifically.
So, like, by transitive property, if you worship the spider enough, it's a god.
Yes. But
Oh, wow, that's weird. That's wrong. That's wrong map anyway.
I'm blind. What? Can't see.
Okay. Everybody got it?
It would be interesting if we
I
walked
can see
into
the
the
nice
crypt.
quaint little grave.
Yeah, it would be fun if we walked into the graveyard and just saw this ethereal picture or floating visage of Varian and was like, we didn't know
We're
you
fighting
died.
Varian? That's why he couldn't get in here.
It's like, wait a second,
Yes.
we didn't know you died. It's like we're fighting Varian's ghost. He came to haunt us.
He got knocked down too much.
He died of a lack of attention.
Varian
died
armed
as-
with a rock.
Yeah, I like the idea that like he died as an after effect of that hit with that rock from that first enemy. It's like
Internal brain
eventually,
hemorrhage.
yeah, internal brain hemorrhage. He had an aneurysm. Something happened.
So,
Well
he
then,
got- yeah.
you guys.
Can't believe he died off screen.
Oh, everybody make a perception check.
oh no.
Using our eyes.
That's
Don't
thing
want
that
to
I'm
drink
not
potion
gonna.
for better perception.
You should be the one to drink it.
I don't want to drink it.
It's so weird.
Kaz isn't like doing drugs. He is like truly a role
No,
model.
I have a trait that says no.
Oh what?
He is a tr-
Well, the arrogant trait. It's what it's supposed to do is make it so you will shoot even if your teammate's in the way. But I think it applies here. I don't need this shit.
Ah, yeah.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Bro, then give it
It's
to
kind of
me,
how
bro.
Takeshi has a trait of like, hey, fighting orcs sounds cool. Let's do that because he's impulsive.
Yeah, Takeshi,
Allergic.
drink this. And like, sneak him the potion. I don't want it.
And you guys have all these cool traits. I'm allergic, cursed.
You're allergic to feathers and cursed.
You know,
Fucking,
I may
I
have
have
a-
a bad reputation.
Huh. You guys are like kind of weird not having an arch enemy.
I have one of those.
Oh. Stop stealing my cool traits, Arthur. Jeez.
Anyways, shall we enter?
Okay, so
Well,
yeah, as you guys get to the cemetery, you notice there's guards walking around, not in the cemetery, but there's guards, doing their rounds. One carrying a lantern. It's about, it's either 8 to 10 of them. So one of them usually has a spell guard with them, which is
Oh,
a
wow.
warlock, during their rounds, and usually a lower level warlock, you know what I mean. But they're all, or sometimes they'll have a dog with them. You guys easily slip by. You get kind of close to a group that's carrying a lantern at one time, and this is after curfew. Alien says his farewells, and he says good luck, and he heads back to the hideout. So you guys get to the cemetery alone, and you're looking for... does anybody remember what they're looking for? By chance?
The
The
crypt
necromancer
of the
book.
guy's master, which has a book in it that the guy is looking for because there's some research notes in it or something.
Yeah, let's say his mausoleum, and I don't know if you guys remember anything about the guy that hired you, but his name was Gale.
yeah,
And
that sounds about right.
And his master was is called Zakaida. So you guys start looking around for the tomb of Zakaida.
I mean, that's a name that really stands out. Shouldn't be too difficult.
And I'll write down the guy that hired you, the employer. Was also a mage, of course, and his name was Gale.
You know, I feel like if we just... You know what? Never mind. Horrible idea.
When you get into the cemetery, you start moving through the tombstones and everything, and it's all creepy and foggy at night here, and it's all quiet. You do see a light on in the window to this place here. If you see that ping. Everybody see that ping?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that goes to the mansion, like the place where that houses this whole cemetery. So whoever runs the cemetery must live there. So you start looking around at the mausoleums and everything, and who got the highest perception there? That was Lark.
Me.
Lark, you end up finding the entrance to the mausoleum, which is actually over here, and it says the house is Zakaida on it. Can you read? Yes, you can read.
Yes, I can read.
We'd be kind of great if you couldn't.
A mage that can't read? Oh no.
That would be
How will he learn any spells from spell scrolls?
So, you go over to it. You end up having to wipe some of the leaves away and some of the dust and everything, whatever, and the dirt. And you see the words scribed on there. The stone slab that is in front of the door has an image of a book opened up and a candle above it. It resembles something probably familiar, this symbol, but you can't quite place it unless somebody has a skill in theology or history.
Well, I do not have either of those, but I do have something, and she will retrieve a little symbol that he has kept on him ever since Theed, and just check to see if it's similar. I have it written down as a holy symbol of a necromancer deity. I have no fucking clue who that is.
Interesting.
But it has been looted in Theed from a necromancer, or from a necromancer's den.
No, you check it, and it doesn't seem to be familiar to it. I think it might be the Necrolis, that symbol.
Look, I might be a skill monkey, but history and theology are not my things.
Yeah. And if anybody wants, you can make an intelligence check. Other than that, target number just goes up by 3. Other than that, the stone slab is kind of blocking your way to get into this mausoleum. What do you guys want to do about this?
You wanna help me out here, Takeshi, really quickly? We just heave ho.
Well, yeah, let's
Guys,
put some elbow gristle into this.
I don't know, guys. This sign says that to open it, you have to swap every grave with the one to the right of it.
What?
Yeah, it says that. Look at it.
Arthur's going to look at it with his ability to read.
Oh, jeez, you can read. Oh, God.
No, it doesn't say that.
Can't we all read?
I think we can all read.
Yeah, we're actually.
And
quite a
Arthur's just
smart
gonna
party.
look at it. He's gonna look at Larkin. He's just gonna say, "Who the fuck do you think you're fooling?"
You know, I didn't think you could read for some reason. I don't know why.
I mean, that's
I
kind of
can make
inconsiderate.
blueprints, and you think I can't read?
I mean, Arthur, you can barely see the things that are like 2 feet in front of you sometimes. So maybe this would have
I don't know where you're getting this information from.
The fact that we are looking at some strange, weird religious symbol and do not quite catch the meaning of it doesn't necessarily mean we are going to believe you. It's has specific instructions on, fucking around with the graves.
Okay, well, it does really say something else about like, it's about wisdom and stuff, and to enter the door, you have to make up a very cool poem right now.
I can read, Lark. I can read what
Yeah,
that
exactly.
says.
Like,
Yeah, but no, that's what the symbol on the door means.
What it says is
Yeah.
most symbols are elaborate that way.
I don't believe you.
I mean, yeah, the symbol of it is the symbol of the god of wisdom and knowledge. Look at it.
Oh yeah. Anyways, come here, Takeshi. Let's pry this thing off.
That seems like a very wise and knowledgeable thing to do. Let's.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stand far away.
Alright, you guys are gonna teamwork this thing with a strength check?
Don't die.
Combined strength check. Target number is 12.
I think you probably have a higher strength than me right now, Takeshi. Mine's only 21.
Same. We actually
Huh?
have the exact same strength. 21 to
Okay
21.
then.
And currently,
Strong dudes.
there is nobody around.
Well, I guess.
Hey,
12,
is
there
the
we go.
number.
I guess he's like starting to move it by himself. He's like just barely getting it. So you guys both combined, definitely slide it open.
I mean, we have a combined strength of 42.
True.
Oh yeah.
I have a
We're a
20
couple of-
strength if needed to.
You have what?
I have 20 strength.
Holy shit.
Why do
Kaz
you
is-
have such
Kaz
high?
is swole.
Right, I remember why you have a high strength. It's so that you can carry heavier things.
Because you
heavier,
were
crossbows.
forced
Crossbows
to-
are heavy as shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Because you were forced to, for the longest time, use a single fucking arm to use the crossbow.
Yeah, guys.
So you trained your muscles in that one arm.
Mm-mm.
I do like
Alright.
the fact that, like, outside of Lark, we're all like 20 strength individuals.
We're
Nice.
all shredded, and then Lark is the fucking nerd. I'm the leader of this party. 3 beefy dudes standing behind him.
I mean, that's how it goes usually, though, you know? You can tell the nobles and the fucking important people by the fact that they look like they cannot do shit themselves.
I
can't
suppose
believe it.
I'm going to call formation.
Nice.
Fall formation. Very cool. Okay, then.
We will enter in a single file line of me, Lark, me, Kaz, Lark, Takeshi.
Nice.
Why is Takeshi in the back? Whatever.
What do you?
In case we get ambushed.
Yeah,
That gives everybody
Then just turn around. What?
+1 to perception.
The
We're
whole
in-
point is that both of the sides would be covered. Like, if
Correct.
somebody attacks us from the side or from the behind.
Yeah, that's cool.
that is the point of a single file line.
We are protecting the squishies and the ranged people.
So
This
Arthur,
Kaz,
you
I-
said-
Kaz has like a HP of 50.
So Arthur starts
47.
to go first. Arthur, go ahead and make, and Kaz, you two go ahead and make perception checks. Both of you get +1 on the modifier due to formation.
Time for me to roll perception, my greatest stat, which is only bettered by charisma.
Arthur, you have the perception of a deaf bat. I just want
I
you
have
to
a
know
10 in perception.
that.
My perception
of a
is
deaf bat.
pretty low for a ranged character.
Nice.
I guess he also isn't the most perceptive individual. He just got lucky on the roll.
Arthur,
I-
as you're starting
Put-
to move into the chamber, you notice in the very center of the chamber there is some strange symbol. Like there's like cobwebs and stuff, almost covering it all the way. But it does look like some weird wizard-like symbol carved in the stone.
There's a bowl, you say? Huh. That's...
Kaz, you see it too.
That is concerning, to say the least.
And
In this room or the next one?
yeah, in the room that you're currently in. Like Kaz, you'd be standing on it right now, but you're actually not in this place. You know what I'm saying? You haven't walked over it yet. You can. It does look like this room is made up of like stones, large stones and stuff on the ground, hexes almost, and that hex can be traversed around easily. But to the unwary eye, you probably could have easily stepped over it, and it very possibly looks like a trap to you. It resembles a trap.
Okay.
Let's throw a rock at it.
No.
You know, can we just set this room on fire? Like, because I don't like cobwebs. That they're kind of gross.
Deal with it. Can we move on to the next
Yeah,
room?
just like the military. Instead of flashbanging every room, let's witchfire every room.
Exactly. You should do that. I like your style, Kaz.
I think.
When are you gonna make us our flashbangs, Lark?
What is that?
That was a lot.
This is above game, me saying, when are you gonna make us our flashbangs?
Never. I'll never let you have that power.
The wooden door easily opens up.
Huh. Something about this place doesn't seem right.
Yeah, coming in here, expecting to see the coffins and stuff, you notice that this place is oddly filled with tables with like manacles and stuff set into the tables. It looks like it's been used actually.
Well, I suppose if he's a necromancer, what better place to practice their craft than a graveyard?
Yeah. You notice dried blood still here. I mean, it stinks really bad. You can hear the flies buzzing, and you can smell the rotten blood.
I'm surprised this stuff hasn't decomposed by now. It's been presumably a year.
You know, we should set this room on fire. Much worse than the last one.
Can you calm down with the fire?
I can see
No.
straight through these closed doors.
Shh. Just pretend like you can't.
Eh. You know, like.
Well, we're
I
left.
need
We have two options. Do we pick? Yeah. I wasn't trying to press that. Do we pick this door or this door?
this one,
Alright.
so I can get out of this godforsaken room.
Why am I on a different grid than y'all?
Because these are
Because
hexes.
hexes.
Oh,
That's-
These aren't squares.
oh.
Takeshi is just over there.
Takeshi's following along in spirit. Anyways.
In
Oh,
spirit.
that's these are cadavers.
What?
Yeah, the doors open up. You can see into the other chamber as well. There does look like there's a coffin, and these are tables with, it looks like corpses laying on them, covered in sheets. It does.
Takeshi, help me out for a second. We're just gonna cut the heads off. Just now.
Fine by me.
Are you desecrating bodies? That's gross. Ew.
We're in what's possibly a necromancer's lair. Do we really want to just leave?
The
Possibly.
necromancer's dead.
Is his magic guaranteed dead?
Cause that's how magic works, yes.
I don't know how magic works, but I don't want to fucking come across a weird zombie thing, so we might as well just cut the heads off now.
Make sure
Takeshi's
they don't
parents
come
are
back.
adventurers. As far as he's concerned, this is the normal thing to do. You guys
This
are being
is the
weird.
way.
Yeah, this is the way. Like
It's not
desecration of bodies is my cultural heritage. I will defend it.
There's a fucking pots here, he'd be going wild.
Exactly.
Yeah, never pass up the chance to teabag a good BBG.
Yeah.
I
What?
suppose we'll enter this or oh, okay,
BBEG.
All right.
very small.
As you guys go over and you ask him to come over and cut the heads off, you guys start to like slice the heads. One of the heads rolls off. Slice the other one. Somebody takes out the other one. Yeah. Make perception checks.
We've angered the
Still
horde.
+1.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus one. Right, it's plus one.
Still in formation. Oh wow.
I have eyes.
You really do have the best perception, don't you?
Nice.
No, Cass has the best perception. He's just not doing well.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
you're
rolling
right.
like average every time.
I go for like.
That was a
fair.
powerful explosion though. D12 to a D10. I mean that's or 12 to a 10. That's a big one.
Well, no, 12 to 11,
Which
which was
11?
almost another explosion. Close. Oh, mighty DM, what
Yeah.
doth our
Meanwhile,
eyes
she's
see?
like, I'm looking at these heads that I'm cutting. That's all I'm paying attention to.
All right. The highest perception was
24.
24. All right. I'm gonna make a roll real quick.
Wait, I just realized I can use Astronaut to see if these are undead corpses because I can see the magic lingering on them. Huh.
Can't you only do that like 3 times a day?
No, that's different. That's future sight. I can just see magically like all 24 hours a day. It's,
I think so. I think it takes some of your drain, right? Doesn't it?
no, it's not in the thing, so I assume it doesn't.
It might not.
It's just it's a thing from my race, so.
Yeah.
mm.
Can you throw it up there? Your racial ability.
It just says astral sight, vision, chromatic astral sight.
Ah,
The
okay.
ability is this.
Let me look at it real quick. It's in your Nephilim over here. Racial ability. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're one that can do it
Mm.
without suffering drain. Okay.
No, I'm just gonna look at these guys, make sure that they're not gonna kill us, because that's important.
You notice when you look over when like you guys are cutting. Who all cut the heads off?
Me, Takashi, probably me again.
Okay. So yeah, slice. Lark. You notice this over here, the coffin. This door is open, of course, while y'all are in that chamber. You notice the door like slams down, like it moved. You don't see anything in the chamber, but the door moved. You use your astral sight, and you look over, and yes, there is like black mana still like seeping out of these bodies.
Hmm. You know, guys, I'm suddenly okay with you desecrating these bodies. You can cut them up more.
Score 1 for the adventures.
No, they're just still magical, and that's kind of gross.
Score 1 for the adventures.
Okay, I guess.
But you have
I
the
feel like this would be a classic magician W, but
you have the feeling something else is in here, though.
then I look up. That's where it has to be.
When you look up, you notice all of the cobwebs all over the ceiling and everything. you notice all of these mushrooms kind of hanging upside down. Um, this voice kind of comes out of the darkness.
Mortuk askerajalos, mortuk askerajalos, morsigatos.
What the fuck?
It echoes.
Yeah,
really
this
loud.
is like, why the fuck did you kill these guys, bro?
What language is that in?
Spanish.
It's French.
I mean, that sounds like demon tongue to me.
It definitely. Yeah, it's. Do you speak the demon tongue?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I do not speak Spanish IRL, but like, yeah, I think she does.
It's fucking Spanish, oh jeez.
You might not speak real Spanish, but you definitely speak fantasy demon Spanish.
Fantasy.
The voice.
But yeah,
the
I think she
voice-
does speak it.
Yeah, he asks, "Why have you come to desecrate my tomb?"
Yeah, he will respond in demon tongue as, you should choose better students. They wish you harm. They wish to raid your tomb. We are here to prevent that.
By raiding your tomb.
Yes.
I mean, that part he doesn't fucking add because, he's not trying to get this guy agitated, or more so than they already are.
He speaks again in the demon tongue. Everybody's, of course, hearing.
Oh, and he would mention him by name, just so you know he's legit. So whatever name, Gale, right? That was the name he gave us.
Just go.
Yeah.
Gale, wind guy.
Oh,
He called himself Gale, a disciple of, and then again say the name of the guy.
Zakida.
Kata.
Zakida.
he says again. Everyone would hear the word Gale and be able to understand that, but he says, Gale is the one that sent you.
Yes. If it's any comfort, we do intend to kill Gale.
He says you're lying.
Oh no, I am not. I 100% intend to kill Gale. I am, in fact, planning for it tonight.
Gale would never betray me.
Oh, I'm afraid he's betrayed more than you. He's betraying the city, alright? This whole place will be crawling with the men of the Knights of the Black Army.
Right after that, you can hear a flash. It sounds like of magical energy, and you can hear whispers and then you hear the magical energy flash in the other chamber. Everybody, go ahead and roll the initiative as soon as I find out how to put the initiative counter out here.
Well, I suppose I'm also going to Warcry, so we have a total of +2 to initiative.
Yeah, Arthur. I don't think this is Adventures 1.
I still say Adventures 1. Weird
Does it
They have
Mage
an
0.
ability that increases initiative again.
So this
I
is
need to find
Mage
it.
1, Adventures negative 100. Just Mage.
Nah.
I don't think I've gotten us into trouble like this though. So
I'm trying to find where it is.
If you click on your token, does the initiative button pop up at the top?
No, I know the initiative button. I'm pretty sure I have another thing to modify initiative in my abilities, but I have 3 million abilities, so...
Also, word to devise, do not put plus in the modifiers again, because I keep forgetting it, and then I see the 0, and then I remember, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
yeah. Takeshi got 0 on initiative. So slow.
I mean, to be fair, 3-0, like, functionally not too much of a difference.
I mean, it all depends on what the enemy rolls.
I mean, if they get a 1, if they get negative 1,
I think if you double click the 0, you can edit it to a 3, Takeshi.
I
On
already
the-
did.
on the turn
Not sure
order.
why it changed.
Let's see if this works, or if it's just gonna totally show you guys what I roll. Or if they changed this and fixed it, that'd be cool. But I bet you they
You know, like, spiders aren't so bad.
Takeshi has silver, doesn't he?
Nope.
Bug.
Vampire?
No, I feel like someone had silver at some point, but I don't think that was this campaign. So,
And Takeshi has acid, fire, and lightning. But yeah, no silver.
you know, if I set him on fire, is it like the same as the sun?
Hey Kaz, do you have any garlic on you?
Unironically, maybe.
I know, that's why I asked you. You're the cooking guy.
True.
You might have garlic.
He specifically buys cooking supplies and carries them.
Unless it's part of Primo Spice, no. But I have 4 units of the Primo Spice.
I don't know how premium garlic is.
It could be like garlic salt, you know? Primo Spice.
Alright,
I have
Kaz.
Bloodthorn, if that's any, like...
Kaz gets a 1 tally. Vampire goes first. Vampire is trying to sneak up on somebody.
Don't do me, please.
I mean, if the vampire's in this room, you're literally the first person in the way.
I mean, yes, but I feel like since my blood is literally holy, that it would kill the vampire anyway.
Yeah, so that's clearly what would happen if they drank Nephilim blood.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
No, they wouldn't just find, like, an amazing delicacy or anything. Clearly it would kill them.
This guy's like a
mean-
tall golem.
Because doesn't holy water kill vampires or something? It's like, wouldn't it be the same, like, the same principles?
You know what else kills vampires? Swords and blunt force trauma. Let's go.
Yes, but that kills normal people as well.
Look, ain't nothing special about a vampire. We're gonna kick its ass.
Actually, you know, if we just close this door, the vampire can't get in without asking us if we can let it in.
This isn't our house. That's not how this works.
Yes, it can. Yes, it is. What do you mean?
See, I just realized, why is my gear so wide now?
Wide cats.
Okay, I fixed it. My window is too small.
Oh shit, 25 on the perception. 24 you got on a perception, 25 is what he rolled. But he still has to beat one more. He's got to make stealth, because if he's coming in close, he still has to beat your 24.
I can just see the magical aura
Oh.
on him.
Nice. Alright, so, looking around, you're, I imagine you're probably like looking out here, yeah?
Yeah,
At this,
because they made a loud sound.
yeah, at this point where the magic happened, like a flash of magic, and you can start to see this like this big skittering spider come into the chamber, and then the door probably creaking next to Takeshi is what is seen, and then this fucking thing comes flying in at Takeshi. His face opens up like that, you know. He's like, "Wah,"
What the fuck?
Hey, Takeshi, get that guy.
and he tries to.
Man, I wasn't expecting the vampire from that one game that I played. I think it was called Deceit.
I feel like the deceit ghoul is like a different kind of monster, but yeah,
I
same.
mean, it looks kind of the same.
Yeah.
He doesn't try to bite you though. He's coming at you with the Bane dagger.
Oh,
He has a knife. Get him.
And this is a heavy attack. Just stabbing at you with the bane dagger.
ain't
Nice
no
stab,
way.
bro.
Nice.
Nice stab, bro.
That's
You
it.
should have
think she goes like,
parried.
Parried
it's
that.
like,
Critical
I
fail.
can see you're upset, but your friend is definitely fucking with you, and you cannot use a knife well.
You're clearly a spellcaster.
You.
And he answers this in perfect fucking demonic speech. Like he's just like, "Hey, guy, I'm sorry, but like your friend has definitely betrayed you, and you do not know how to use that knife."
Alright, fumble. Let's do fumble melee. Wide miss. You gain a tally point as he widely misses. He's got to burn one frenzy and then try to bite you.
Yeah. I mean, no, Takeshi, you really could just close the door in his face.
Oh no, that's very high.
Mm-mm. It hits. Dang.
That's a E defense roll.
Takeshi, don't be cringe. Don't die.
Alright.
Yeah, that's like Takeshi barely feels this. It's like I felt a little bit of a sting. Are there any interesting after effects for this?
Yeah,
Vampirism.
you gotta make a body save. 40 minus 17 is 23 damage. He latches onto you when he does this, which makes you suffer -4 to defend. Hey, nice. He starts to drink the
Takeshi's
blood,
so funny.
and he gains 23 HP to his max.
Oh my god, he's got life steal.
He didn't lose any HP though.
Let me do this. His blood is he takes like, you can taste. I'm not lying. I mean, he doesn't know if he can taste that. He's just going to use that as an argument.
Yo, Takeshi, bite him back. Turn him human.
Alright, Kaz, your turn.
That's not how that works, you silly bastard.
I mean, you wouldn't know, Arthur.
You're right, I don't.
Takeshi saves versus the Blood Plague.
Oh,
So he's like biting onto Takeshi right now.
Yeah, he's
It
There's
would
his-
be kind of interesting if Takeshi were to potentially start
becoming a
contemplating,
vampire.
yeah, thoughts of vampirism himself. Like I could see him drinking blood, just like outside of like any condition, just like in general to try it.
Yeah, but Takeshi, you were too warm and bubbly to be a vampire, personally.
How does power okay, wait, no, it can be worked. Okay, I'm gonna Deadeye double shot this guy with the +3 arrows.
Where is this guy?
Well, actually, first I'm gonna call Seeker, which is 1 saga point for a D6 to my D20.
nice. And you're doing an aimed shot,
Yeah,
so you'll get a d6 plus d4.
and I would also like to attempt piercing gaze, which is just perception against his armor value.
Okay, cool. He has...
Do we still have the modifier for
Oh.
formation?
You don't get the... Wait, to what, perception?
Yeah.
I think so. We can't be surprised. You also have the +1 to attacks because of Warcry.
Yeah.
And you're trying to beat his TAV.
Mm-hmm.
That does not beat the TAV.
Damn. Alright. So modifiers that we have total. 1 for Warcry, right?
You have
Two for the right?
nope. I only have I only have rating 1 in Warcry. You only get +1 to your hit for Warcry.
And then D4 for aiming. And then D6 for Seeker.
Hmm. Match 20.
Beat that.
Oh, nice. Oh, no, it's not that 20.
Yeah, it's not a nat 20. It's just me aiming really hard.
Mhm. You know, hopefully this isn't like the vampires from the other game. That would suck.
He's a -4.
Yeah, because he's latched onto Takeshi.
And this is -4 power damage.
Yeah,
And +3 because I'm using those bolts.
nice.
I think that's a new best.
Hell yeah, get a saga point.
Nice.
He
Nice
gets
one.
knocked off of Takeshi, he gets thrown to the ground.
Yeah,
Is it-
Kaz is no joke. Like this is him with both arms. We're
Is it
seeing the
dead?
full power.
Oh, is it?
No, it's not dead. Yeah, he falls to the ground. Bolt into him. He stops latching Takeshi and hits the ground.
Oh.
I can't
Yeah.
see this token. I just saw blood spray from a door.
Yeah, I was about to ask, can we see the token now? Because it's like,
Oh shit.
it's not really hiding
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Like we're basically have him still as like, oh shit, there's blood coming from the door.
Oh my god, he shot the door and it died.
I mean, to be fair, 180 damage, a door would probably die, right?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty fair for a door.
I mean, I feel like the arrow would just go through the door rather than break the door.
True.
I mean, some doors, Arthur, are different because you can tell from tables. Same principle with doors.
I don't know what you're talking about. You should stop mentioning tables.
I feel like the door would die emotionally though, like having been punched through by a bolt.
And there's like an
The
empty-
spirit, the soul of the door would be leaving the object.
Anything left for Kaz?
He's prone now, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn 1 frenzy for another aim shot with a bodkin bolt. Actually, I need to try and reload. It's 5 per action. I think I have a 2 action reload. Yeah. So that's a reload.
This-
1 frenzy for an aim shot. We're gonna go for a pinning shot on him.
Gonna pin him to the ground.
Yeah.
Smart.
Wonder how I can change. Can you guys still hear music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, as long as you guys can hear it. I don't know. It's weird. It's playing it twice for me. Probably because I'm streaming. I gotta fix that later. Anyway.
Nat 20.
Yo.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So that also
boy.
applies armor piercing normally.
What?
Pass through 10.
They just. Well, whatever.
I mean, I feel like
I'm
a
starting-
spellcaster from posting so much shit into chat.
I'm also feeling like I'm feeling sorry for this vampire a little bit. Like he comes in, fumbles his dagger, bites into Takeshi. He's like, "You can taste in my blood. I'm not trying to screw you over." And then he just gets bam, bam, 2 crits in a row.
Fuck yeah.
It was
Got
just.
him again.
I don't
So
even know
that's-
if I'm gonna get to take my turn.
You will.
Power
The
damage
spiders
isn't
gonna
that
like
funny?
bite me.
Oh, right,
Or-
there's spiders.
I don't remember what a nat 20 does.
It dies.
If you have heavy attack, what'd you do? Deadeye times 2?
Yeah.
So it'll be power 4.
Okay. Again.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Damage modifier, nothing this time. 156. This ignores 10 armor as well.
Nice. Why is that coming up?
God damn, 300 something damage in one turn.
And then can I leap for
Mm.
cover behind Arthur?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Do you have a frenzy left?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used one frenzy for that attack.
Yeah. Cool.
Arthur is a metal man, and somehow the door isn't dead yet.
And that's my turn.
All right. Spore spider.
I should have used my tally on that. Fuck.
That was a fucking nice.
Actually, that ignores 20 armor because he's a Bogdan Gold.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take off 2 more. Get 2 more on there. All right. This.
I'm actually kind of scared for Lark now, given the positioning. Because the idea was like, one of us was supposed to be behind him, and I think Takeshi
Yeah.
might have broken formation.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, but also like I can see none of these enemies, so I'm just feeling good. Not about to get stabbed or anything.
Yeah, it's like the enemy you can't see can't kill you, right? That's how assassins work.
Can you not see that one?
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
at the
we
beginning.
do not see any tokens on the map that aren't ours. We only see ourselves. So
Do you
we
have
don't
them
see
on the gym layer right now?
Dude.
Yeah, we don't see the vampire nor the spider.
Oh, what the hell? This must be some roll 20 bullshit. Let me see here.
Yeah,
I just kind of
it is
placed myself
possible.
next
Like
to
I've
Arthur.
changed my hit points and I'm still looking at 118.
Mm. You know, like I should make this spider my new dog.
Now that is
Sure.
a good idea.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Let me-
Spiders are basically dogs. I mean, you have a wolf spider, and that's basically a proof that spiders and dogs and canines are not that different.
exactly. Also, spiders are like social creatures or something. I read once. I don't know.
I'll try refreshing. That's ridiculous. They're both on the token layer, so that's weird. Fucking roll 20.
Yeah, good spider.
Can you see him now?
I can see them because I reloaded.
Oh, okay. Let's do that. Reload. Oh, I see that. Yo, he's so big.
Yeah, I'm not really confident in your ability to make that your pet.
Where am
He'll
I?
be my dog soon.
Back
He's
here.
the boy.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go like diving back behind one of the beheaded bodies.
Yo, I fucked up that vampire.
did.
Holy.
Yes.
No.
I
Also-
kind of imagine like he had just lashed onto Takeshi and started drinking, and didn't really have enough time to inject any poison. Maybe Kaz was so fast he like spins around, you know, and hits him when he's almost not even fully formed yet. He's like just becoming material almost as he came out of the darkness over there, and then that drops him, and then hits him again with a nice fucking critical hit. The spore spider comes crawling down, comes upside down. It looks like mushrooms like are hanging off of it, and it creeps off from the ceiling, comes down in front of Lark, and tries to kind of attack you with its legs first. It's trying to like stick them in through the doorway at you, and this is a 3-hit combo.
No, Arthur, I see no reason why these wouldn't make good pets. They can
Hold
make
on,
mushrooms
these?
on them.
Oh, okay, you're just talking about. Okay, never mind. For a moment there, I thought you were talking about making the vampire one as well.
No, not the That's a whole dude. That's like
Oh
Yeah.
no! I mean,
I
He's
was
a-
very concerned.
I mean, he sounded intelligent from like I mean maybe a little bit too trusting, but that's a good trait in a pet.
no. I mean, like Arthur, it's like
I mean, hey,
saying you can
his
have a
apprentice-
Mr. Mime as a pet.
Right, but like his apprentice wants to kill him, and he still doesn't believe that. He's still like loyally thinking of his good apprentice. Like that's a trait you want in a pet.
I mean, yes,
Well,
but
the
I don't think
question
that's even
is-
him. That's the crypt demon.
The question
Hey.
is, does the vampire have the strength to beat a 27 to get out of the pin shot?
Probably.
I mean,
the vampire.
The question is, does it even get to his turn? Because Takeshi goes before the vampire goes. No, so
Oh yeah.
and
Coup de
Takeshi's
grace.
probably gonna lay down a combo on his ass.
I
It's too
also
friendly.
can't see the turn order anymore.
Oh yeah, the music stopped and the turnover is gone.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think that's because we had to reset.
I just
It's-
started hearing music again. Fucking roll 20.
Roll
I'm now
20.
playing nothing currently.
Yep.
Always roll 20.
I
Oh,
just
I love. We should make a song called "Nothing Currently" and just play it all the time.
all right. Let's see here.
It's time for us
Ow.
to search for some like bullshit D&D like tabletop thing on Steam and use that instead.
It's like an hour of silence with like mixed sound effects within it. Just sounds great.
All right, there we go. Music started. Spore Spider. It tries to attack you with the Webbola 7 and misses like a stream of webs shoots out of it. And Lark, it is your turn.
Mm. I'm looking at this spider, right? And I'm looking at this vampire. Do I think Arthur and Takeshi could kill the vampire before the vampire life steals off Takeshi? Probably. Anyway, I'm gonna make the spider my friend. Yes, I'm gonna. Actually, I don't have the beast charm scroll. Whatever. I can use charisma. It'll work. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, I'll do that thing that I'm good at. Fuck. At least I got it out of the way now.
So great.
I'm so happy I didn't roll that during the presidential speech. Oh my god. This is so good. I'm so happy right now.
Okay, what?
When
Mm.
Rogue sets up a boss fight and rolls like shit.
I got a
Mm.
story I gotta tell y'all later. It's so funny about a
Okay.
big boss fight.
Like, how many actions is that?
It happened with a vampire too.
Time to put them in the jail. The entire monster, just never using it again.
No more vampires.
Nice jail for a character.
Oh boy.
So, now that failed, I'm gonna Iron Maiden the vampire.
Oh, what
With
did you
the
just try to do,
frenzy.
Lark?
I tried to charisma check the spider to being my friend.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, he's big spider. I convinced a dog once.
Yeah, with a
Look at the
smell.
troll.
Yeah, but I'm better now. I've learned the ways of a beast tamer.
Are you?
So is that
Yeah.
2 actions wasted on the Spore Spider, or?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use frenzy to aim with my Iron Maiden or focus because it's casted on the vampire though, because I'm still trying to work things out with the spider.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. It is
Wait, what's
going to use an ability called.
Yo, Takeshi? Don't get hurt by this.
It's gonna fucking counterspell.
It's gonna use
Like,
a.
Takeshi, don't let this Iron Maiden like rip off your arm.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to do that.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Sheep just into a bag
Yeah,
and
it
pick them
counterspells
up.
it.
Oh.
What the fuck? How?
I mean, to be fair, his
Okay.
primary thing is he's a great fucking necromancer. Like, here, he happens to be a vampire, but we have seen his combat prowess. It's not all there.
Wait,
Don't
so-
attack with melee. Use your
So does it-
spells.
Does it just turn off?
I like to think that it was the outrage of contemplating that his own disciple would turn on him that drove him to do a dumb thing and, as a caster, attack in melee.
Just no counter. It just happens. Sag.
Yeah, unfortunately, with counterspell, he has one of those per combat, and he just says no. Basically, your spell comes flying at him, and he like, and he smacks it out of the way.
Iron Maiden forms around him and just no. It just closes. It just opens. It just goes away.
Yeah, he shatters it.
Someone else needed it, bro.
It sucks. Arthur, it's your turn.
Spore spider, vampire, spore spider, might as well try my hand at the vampire. It's gonna take a hot second to figure out. First off, so I recently gained a new talent. It was called Impale. It mentions that if I rage attack at a single target, but I have to use a piercing or stabbing attack. Do I just like say that I'm gonna stab it?
That's correct. And you'll do times
Okay.
3. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna rage. First of all, I'm gonna, so that I can impale. I'm also going to use this other cool one, acrobatic attack.
Yeah.
So
If you
I
hit a
need
target
to-
15, you'll get power
Yes.
4. Yeah.
But I put points into acrobatics just for this moment.
Yes.
Man in full plate does.
And then you
crackle.
roll shit.
God damn it.
Ah, God.
You're in full
Well-
armor. This would make sense.
Well,
This
you can-
makes
No
full-
acrobatic attack for me. This is so sad.
You can still get times 3. That's good then.
Yeah, so that's times 3. I'm going to burn 2 frenzy, making this a total of 4 actions. Let's see here. Anything else I can add to this in my abilities? No. Okay, yeah, just combo attack. Oh, right, I'm gonna key strike this as well.
I think you can only do a heavy attack for Impale. Let me see.
Yeah, key.
Yeah, I think like all of the special like impale, crush, slash, like all of those are basically one heavy attack rather than a combo.
Is it? I just kind of imagine I could stab him like 3 times.
Right, but like each stab would cost you those a heavy attack, so each stab would be 2 actions, I imagine.
Yeah, so
like,
it'd
kind of
be-
like half sorting.
Yeah, you could do 2.
I see, so I just can't do 2. I can't put it all into one combo attack. Alright.
Right. Not.
Alright,
for
then I'll
Impale.
just do 2 individual impales. So. Oh, wait. No, I have a +1 right now. 2 actions.
I mean, if Kazuma Kiryu in his 40s can backflip onto some thugs, then Arthur can probably pull something off.
Goddamn, a fucking 8.
What?
He's gonna try parry it.
Kazuma.
Actually, wait, hold on a second. Is that actually supposed to be a, yeah, it is, because I increased my specialization recently, but haven't changed the thing. Okay, that's a 9, actually.
Okay. 9. He's also suffering because. Okay.
It's also on the ground.
He's on the ground and pinned down right now.
That is
Yeah,
one.
-4 to defend.
Oh.
Damn,
Well,
holy
because
shit.
of the pin. Because of the pin, you got him.
Okay, so that hits him.
I didn't take
Okay.
the 4 for them from the pin.
Then
Counter
we-
spell that bitch.
The modifier is time.
Times 3.
Oh wait, no. Whoops. That's
Okay,
not
now we're getting
modifier.
into the big
multiplier.
big numbers.
Damage.
If I don't
Not
roll
as
poorly, it could be big.
Oh, that was kind of low, man. What are you doing?
God. Oh well, I'm gonna do it again.
He's looking bad. You stabbed through him once.
Another 9.
Yeah,
But
I mean, hey, if it hits him, we'll see.
in the head.
God,
Watch.
God, I haven't rolled much today, but apparently I'm not rolling great.
Alright, he's trying his
Oh,
evade.
and then I need to roll d6 for key drain.
He is not gonna try to parry to deflect this. Evade for 1 saga gives him a d6 to defend. but he's suffering minus 5.
Oh wait, I'm not even burning any friends here right now. Oh wait, I am burning one.
Oh, Taiga's defender. He barely dodges.
Yeah, and this one has the -4 in it already.
Darn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I have the +1 to hit from. Whoops.
Yeah.
+1 to hit from Warcry. Yeah.
Hey.
So that's a 10, which means that hits.
Let me see if he's got it.
I am terrible at inputting modifiers and multipliers. God help me.
Try to remember all your multipliers and modifiers when you have every single talent.
Hey, I'm fucking close on your tail.
No, what? Hmm?
I have 9 talents now?
Oh, I thought you meant in damage. I was really confused. Like,
No, absolutely not. If I could roll well, then yeah, I'd be close if I could fucking do a combo attack.
He is almost dead. He's looking horrible. As another
Wait.
Mundane characters just fuck him up, and that's a
I mean, Takeshi almost feels sorry for like throwing a fucking 3 combo attack on him in this sort of state, but like,
I'm just gonna let Takeshi do his thing. Arthur's
Yeah.
just gonna kind of turn to face the Spore Spider.
oh, I want the
He-
spider, Arthur. You gotta understand.
I'm not attacking it.
yeah,
I'm
Takeshi
just
looks
prepared.
at this and goes like, "I'm really sorry that you feel that way, old man, but your apprentice made this happen." And yeah, then he just proceeds to cut him up to tiny little pieces.
Is he going big?
Just to double check, the war cry applies for all of us, or does it only apply for you?
All of us.
Yeah, that's for everybody. For that first round. So everybody, you get a +1 to hit.
I didn't use my +1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody forgot. I don't know if everybody forgot.
I forgot.
Kaz forgot. Kaz forgot. I mean, yeah, Kaz forgot.
And fuck it, I have 1 tally from the
You know,
defending,
I didn't forget, I used
so I'm gonna use that tally up here.
There it is. 'Cause I had these cool cards that I keep forgetting to use.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
As-
is that a crit? It is a crit.
That in fact is a crit.
This guy in particular, fuck him. All the mundane characters, get him.
That's times 6.
Yeah, good job, Mundanes.
Takeshi's honorary mundane.
That's a 6. That's power 6 multiplier.
Because he's a half caster at best, so.
He has nothing else to defend for against that. He can't use his dash because he's pinned.
The Bowmaster.
He has a Korean backdash. That's crazy.
Unless I am gonna give him this. What does he has to resist to get out of your?
I mean, he can.
A 27.
Yeah, 20. No, 26. Include all the modifiers in this. He had +4 from the weapon, +1 from the tally, +1 from the thing. Yeah, I didn't think.
No, he failed that, so he can't use his dash. So he is.
You'd have to explode to get out of that.
Yeah. He is hit. That's power 6 damage.
And he rolls.
Yeah,
all
this
one.
I imagine he might break his last record by a lot.
Get
here.
your Saga Point, King.
Let's see.
Rolls double digits anyways.
Rolls all ones. It doesn't kill him.
I just want to make absolutely sure I'm rolling the right macro, because yeah, he used all the strikes on this one. So this would be.
I'm gonna look this up too. What Arthur was talking about.
Which weapon is this? This is the. Yeah, this is the 4th. Yeah, the 4th weapon has all of the modifiers.
You guys just fucked that vampire all up. Hit him with 2 crits. pinned him. Was that a crit pin?
I think the pin.
Yeah,
the
this was
pin
not
was
his
a
day.
crit.
Wait, did we just crit him like twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
In
crit
the
him
first
3
turn.
times.
I think I might have been wrong, Arthur, for his impale. I think he could have done. I'm checking
Oh,
on that right now, too.
Oh, there was a chance I could have actually done a 6 times combo attack.
So yeah, this life
jeez.
flashes before his eyes as there is a flash of lightning, corrosive acid, and fire. And within 3 slices of his sword, there are 3 separate, very charred pieces of this thing on the floor.
Fuck yeah. And he is just fucking decaffeinated. When he dies, you notice that his summoned creature also disappears.
Oh,
Aha! So he summons the spider. So that's the
I
kind of
wanted
wizard he was.
I wanted the friend.
when the party rolls insane and first turns your boss.
You counterspelled my
I mean,
spell.
truth be told, we did roll insanely well. Like, it was crit to crit to crit. And all
Make
of our
the
damage.
perception check, Lark.
Yeah.
We got the rest.
Fuck.
No,
I wanted to do damage.
It is only for rage attacks. Yeah, it says impale rage attacks at a single target. Deal times 3 when using piercing or stabbing attack only.
You know,
The vampire is fucking destroyed, and he turns to ash. The pieces of him that remain, you do see like a fang falls on the ground, and there's some bones that are still there, but the majority of him turns to ash and falls apart.
can I look at that magically? Make sure he's actually dead.
Yeah, you can. When your eyes flash, you can see that the necromantic energy that was still within him is like dissipating.
We also kind of removed his ability to use the 3 very prepared corpses he had by cutting off their heads first.
Yes.
So it's like, he had this whole plan for us, and we were like, yeah, we've been through this, like, we're seasoned adventurers, you have no chance here, pal.
That
Do
guy.
you think
he's-
Vampire Ash has any poison uses?
No.
I
it
imagine
might
the
have-
fangs. The
I
fangs are
imagine it
probably
has alchemical usages, though.
Ash. Yep, Ash. No, I'll pick it up, I guess.
cool.
Vampire.
Takeshi will definitely try and pick up the teeth unless anybody needs them for something. Just because they're
No.
cool.
I can just take it, I guess.
Well,
I
because
don't know.
apparitions and Lich Ash can be used for poisons.
Lark, you're seeing some kind of magical glow coming from the chamber with the sarcophagus in it too.
Okay, guys, this room is super dangerous. I should go first.
You just. He just wants to grab the book.
Okay, so it's in this sarcophagus, right?
It is. You can see its outline kind of through the cracks of the wall.
Kaz. And you just shoot the sarcophagus, but not in this specific area, and I'm gonna point at the book area.
Why don't you just open it?
Because what if it's trapped, Arthur? But think of these things.
Who would trap their own fucking sarcophagus?
I mean, a vampire just tried to murder us for cutting off the heads of corpses. We've seen some worse shit today, bro.
I mean, to be fair, he tried to murder us because he did not have the capacity to understand that, just because you teach someone doesn't mean he's not an asshole.
Out of the way. I'm opening the coffin.
I was about to do the same thing. I was like, I want to touch it.
Behind you.
Yeah, you open it up. There's no trap. It swings open. You do see the book within there.
I'm gonna pick up the book.
Book seems like it's latched, and it does have that same symbol that was on the floor. The trap is on the outside of the book.
Hmm. Well, anyways, we have the book. We should probably go to the tavern and kill the guy.
Yeah, but also I want to read the book.
we can
After
wait.
he's dead.
Yeah.
You can wait,
can-
but like
you can-
learn all your moves. You know.
Okay, you could read it as a bedtime story. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
Did you just quote Dragon the Bruce Lee story?
What?
Lark. And you were like, yeah, I learned all your moves.
Oh my God. Not intentionally, but this sounds like a great. I should do this. I should quote random fiction. That sounds great.
Out we go.
You know, Bruce Lee's
We-
real, right?
We avoid the bowl.
I want to touch it.
You want to touch the book?
The
I want to
the
touch
bowl.
the book.
You're not the impulsive one.
In real life, I am.
Well, go
Takeshi,
touch it, man. Gremlin?
yeah, Takeshi restrained his impulses to these are cool vampire fangs, gimme, and put them in his pocket, and that's it. Like
I'm
that's
look-
the only impulse that interested Takeshi. Like if it was an orc, then we could talk. Then
Did
he
no one
would
got the
definitely be like if it was an orc on the floor, he might put his hands on it.
I have vampire ashes now. Feeling good.
And I have vampire fangs.
I think Kaz would have taken the thing. If Takeshi didn't take it. I thought someone else was going to take it.
Yeah, she did take it.
Okay.
Alright, you guys head to the tavern?
Mind you, his attachment to it is like these are cool looking fangs, rather than he's going to use them for anything.
Can I just have the book, Arthur? I promise you I won't read it in public.
Oh, hey, he had that fucking, like, weird Bane dagger, didn't he?
He did.
I probably should have picked that up.
I mean, we could still just go back and pick it up. We haven't really left yet.
I mean, yeah, but it's gross in there, and I don't want to go in there. Pick it up.
Sure, let's pick up the. Was there anything on his body or left on his body beyond the remains and the dagger?
Yeah, we might have been a bit too efficient. We should probably just, like, take a second to look around and see if there's anything.
Yeah, let's
No.
loot the script. That's why we came, right? Like we're
Crypt
robbing
is good.
tombs. We're
Yeah,
tomb
we're-
raiders.
We're grave robbers.
Tomb
We gotta
raiders.
rob the grave.
Yeah.
The Bane dagger
No,
does
I just-
D20 plus 2d6. It's
Okay,
The
now I can
dagger-
see now I can see why he tried to swing it.
That dagger does D20 plus 2d6? What the fuck?
it does.
Yeah, I
has
could
a-
see why he tried to swing it.
It does. It
Yo,
has a-
dual wield it.
it has a
I just have it.
Bane rune inside of it and laid in the hilt.
Oh, there's a rune on it. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
imagine the dagger does 2d6. It's the magic that does the d20.
It has.
Well,
Because I'm
collect-
not. Yeah, I don't think the dagger itself has the natural physical capacity for a d20. It's just the magic in it that does.
Yeah, it has a,
I mean-
strange symbol on it, and the hilt as well. That it looks like this. Let's see here.
But like, yeah, this could be like a powerful weapon for like Kaz if he needs to get in melee, or like Arthur.
I
you
was
can just
going to
straight up use
say-
this.
I
Like,
I was gonna say we could just I could work with Kaz and just file the dagger down without
To a
messing
bolt?
with the rune. Yeah, just
or like, yeah.
and in if he really needs to kill someone.
Yeah, I mean, hey, could be an option. But yeah, I mean, this dagger is definitely worth keeping because like that's gonna kill some things down the line.
Yes.
Or I mean, worst case scenario, we can sell it again. This is a very powerful magical dagger.
Yes. It's unfortunately only I shouldn't complain. It is only a Bane rune. And by that I mean it's a single runed item. But you know, we've only gotten runes recently. I
Yeah,
really
but, like,
shouldn't
Hey, it's a D20 rune. Like it's a rune of a a quality. Like
My
that
bow
rune
hits
has
harder.
power in it.
Well, anyways, is there anything else in the crypt?
Just double
No.
checking. Yeah, I couldn't have 666 the damage at all. No sixes in it, which is sad. Because I was contemplating, is like I could make this 500.
And you would just never get another saga point for like 30 more episodes.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already kind of overshot.
In the ash of his remains, there's a ring as well that has 2 runes in it.
Oh.
A ring of quickness plus 2.
Oh.
It adds plus 2 to dexterity.
Interesting. I'll pick it up. I won't equip it, but
Oh, I have one of those with a +1 dexterity.
I mean, to be fair, now that you have the acrobatic attack, you could actually use it.
yes, but let's just hold on to it for now. I don't know if equipping it's gonna bind it to me or something.
Or can I
But-
just-
Yeah, I mean, and it's also possible it might have a curse on it, given
Word,
vampire.
yeah. Just hold off, Lark. We're just gathering stuff, and I assume that's everything from the crypt, and we will go.
Can I just grab some mushrooms from the ceiling so I can make my own mushroom spider?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Ceiling mushrooms for my own mushroom spider.
Probably like name them spore, shrooms or something like that.
I'm wondering, at some point I might want to do something about the dexterity of 10 that Takeshi still has.
That's very low, I think.
Yeah, but I kind of like him being clumsy. Like, that's the clumsy kid that just rushes in and then trips over himself.
I mean, I know it's, on the poisons table there's imp stool mushrooms that are used for poison.
That could work.
Yeah, but like, if I just get a random spider now, Kaz, make the spore spider, and I can make it my pet.
I'll just take some mushrooms off like the walls or some shit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6, see how many you can harvest. The symbol
Damn.
that I was going to show you guys that was taking me so long to find. It looks like this.
Oh.
Um,
Well, I suppose we can remember the symbol and look it up later.
Is that the guy
Or-
we're killing?
Actually, we have the symbol. Is it on the dagger or is it on the ring?
yeah, it's on the dagger.
Okay, we have the dagger. We might want to consider showing it to someone else who might know about it. Just
Show it
'Cause
to the
that
guy we're
might-
killing to gain his trust.
I'm not sure that's the greatest idea.
No, I'll sweet talk him. Y'all just kill him while I'm talking to him. This won't be that hard.
All right,
I'm a great distraction, you know?
to kill the guy.
Yeah, I'm a great distraction.
Are we just killing him in the tavern? Like just pulling up and shooting him?
Yes, I'm gonna. So the strategy is I'm gonna walk in and Kaz is just gonna shoot him from really far away. He'll be
mean,
dead.
It's taverns.
The windows.
what is it?
What?
I suppose Takeshi, you and I need to coordinate to attack at the same. Just the moment he gets shot by Kaz, we need to immediately quick draw and kill him. We can't let
Well,
him.
we have just tested it on a vampire, and I think that our tactics work quite well.
I have Lamia poison. We can put him to sleep.
You know,
How does Limmy poison work?
It's injected and just put someone to sleep in, I think it's a 2d6 rounds. I have a note, hold on.
a couple of seconds. Now,
Yeah. Yeah, most of the poisons...
In d4 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
now, can I just get that? I feel like I could use that pretty discreetly.
That's not bad at all. I
No, it's
suppose.
body slave or sleep in d4 rounds.
I mean, what are the chances he has a good body save?
He's a necromancer. He can do just zombie things and undo it. I don't know.
But
What
if
we
want to
need,
try and start with that.
what we need to avoid is we need to avoid him somehow being able to escape. So,
Okay.
you got those
Perfect.
alchemical arrows, right, guys?
I have 4 of them, yeah.
Consider loading the Lamia poison into it and then shooting it with him. Or we can just, all try to hit him at the same time and kill him
So
in
I
one
can
go.
probably quickly hollow out one bolt, just like, or coat an arrow tip in it, if we're using it like right away.
Probably, yeah.
Injection and all of that.
Alright. You guys are walking down the streets again, leaving the cemetery behind.
Contemplating murder.
Raining
Yeah,
lightly
this-
again. taking the back alleys again, yeah.
Hmm.
You guys are taking the back alleys again, yeah. Who wants to roll
Yep.
this time? Somebody new.
Me.
Do it. Oh, you can do it, Lork.
All right, go for it. It is now
And
35%. Cool. You guys
sad.
are able to avoid any random encounters and the guards and the banking districts. You guys get to the slums area, and it gets raining a little bit harder, and you find the area using the map of where this tavern is. The Crooked Shell. There's like some like really rundown shanties. You know, you can see like, and it's like 1 in the morning now, but the tavern will still be open. You can see you're getting down.
So it's one of those dive bars that's like nobody's gonna look twice here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we don't actually need to worry about sleeping him. We just need to kill him in one go.
Yeah, just need to do it quickly.
Alright.
I mean, it's still useful to use the venom because like it could still fuck him up in combat, and killing a sleeping target way easier than killing awake targets.
Yeah.
And again, the only or the main saving grace of how we were able to dispatch that vampire necromancer that easily was the fact that he used a single summoning spell that then missed, and a counter spell, and that was it. Like, he didn't use any Iron Maidens, he didn't use any fireballs. He totally could have killed us with a single cast of a single spell.
If
I
you
think
just
spinning shot kind of fucked up that entire encounter.
Yeah, like if it wasn't for the pinning shot and for the fact that we got like 2 crits followed by another crit, like sure, we did like fucking 500 points of damage to him in a span of a single round, but like 3 of those hits were crits.
Because like without the -4, none of Arthur's damage would have gone through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It would be 100 damage less right away. And Takeshi could have missed as well, and then he would have been fine.
all right. Well, we continue. Which door is it?
Is it this one?
You notice you open up that door. It looks like somebody's
this?
storage. That does. You can see outside of this. There's a torch like hanging there, and you can see like an old weathered sign that says the Crooked Shell. You know.
It's this one then.
I should go in first.
Okay.
I mean, I need to talk to the guy, smooth talking and all that. You're not. I don't think you're good at that, Arthur.
We take him out back or just do it right there?
In a place like this, we could probably just get away with doing it right there and getting out.
So many doors.
I remember one time I used this map, and it sucked so bad. They started killing people at the outside of the place, and they had to get in really fast to save somebody.
Oh my god.
It was like
It's such a long entrance.
It is. You do pass by like a drunk bouncer who's like passed out, supposed to be guarding the place.
I mean, even if he was guarding, like, looking at us, he ain't bouncing this shit.
Yeah, when you walk into this place, you can just tell that it is filled with rough-looking customers.
Oh hey, there's a guy that we killed.
Yeah.
We can see their
Killed that
names.
guy.
Those cicadas are
Yeah, it's
there.
like, wait a second, aren't you a vampire? And also, aren't you dead?
Yeah, there's
I'm
that,
pretty sure I killed you.
that guy over there. He looks like really pale. Looks like this. Looks like he has a tattoo on his forehead. There's a couple of goblins. You notice a ratkin sitting at a table. You notice an orc female. She's dancing. The music. She's like wasted.
Oh no, he said the magic word.
Yeah, he did say that. So there was this
Said
negotiation,
orcs.
this plan, like there was this thing that was happening. It is very much not happening the moment Takeshi clocks that.
You notice
One get Takeshi.
the bartender as well. He's wearing this hood, and it looks like really rough underneath his hood. You can see part of his face appears rotten when you get close to him.
Are we?
I'm gonna look around, find my guy.
You have your astral sight, right?
Yes, I have my astral sight.
Not an undead.
I mean,
Or
I
is
don't
that-
have it on right now, but I can turn it on. Okay, sure. I'll figure it out. I look at the guy astrally.
You do see the necromantic aura around him. The black man
Yeah, he's dead.
surrounding. He looks up and he says, "What can I get for you?"
There you go. Answer this question.
We're here to meet Gale.
And
Wait, isn't this the guy that we killed?
That's what I said
Oh,
when we
God.
walked in.
I just realized this the guy.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're here to meet with a guy. His name is Gale.
he says, "And who is asking for Gale?"
Some people who have completed a job for him regarding a book.
He looks over to this guy and he says, "Zakaida." He says, "Go fetch him."
Oh, it's a last name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you not remember the gravestones at House of Zakaida?
He goes back here, closes the door. He
I
says,
find
"While
it
you're
kind of
waiting,
weird how this.
You want a drink?"
I'll pass.
Maybe Takeshi over there. He seems to be very interested in.
Yeah, he's less asking for a drink. He's asking to buy someone else a drink.
Hope you heard him.
She turns and looks at you and immediately says, I'd take a drink from you."
What do you drink?
She starts to put an arm on your shoulder and she says, "Wine, ale, mead, whatever you want."
Yeah, I imagine what's like silver for like a shot or like a bottle. Like, what are the alcohol prices in general?
Like one bone or one pfennig would get you an ale, so like a copper would get you 5 of them. One silver would get you a jug.
Yeah, then he'll go with the silver and he'll ask like for the finest bottle they have. I mean, this is a shitty place. He doesn't expect them to have fine bottles, but like he knows that this, silver should buy a bottle.
Yeah, he goes and he fetches one, pulls it off the shelf. It's an orc wine, and he puts it on the table.
Perfect then.
Work wine for work.
She says, "What's your name?" And she starts to kind of hang all over
It's
you.
Takeshi.
You probably don't need this seduction roll on her, but
I mean, might as well. I mean, there is also the alcohol. I imagine adding some benefits.
yeah. Holy shit, this place is huge. All right.
I was gonna like turn the corner and then coat his bone knife in the lamia venom,
All right. Yeah.
and then try to conceal that in his cloak.
Yeah. Cool. Go for the concealment roll.
Whatever.
And what else? What's Arthur doing?
Arthur is not in a good space right now. He has this strange, just a bit of a strange feeling that if they try to fight Gale, the entire tavern's gonna turn on them.
Arthur.
I mean, perhaps not the entire tavern.
No, probably the entire tavern.
Arthur, you're like my bodyguard or something. Come on.
No, Arthur is he's thinking plans right now. Don't worry about him. In fact,
Okay.
he's half tempted to just, put a very firm grasp on Takeshi's shoulder and literally drag him over.
Let Takeshi have his fun. This alchemist here seems very intriguing, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, because alchemy is cool and all that. Yeah, intriguing.
The orc female, she says, you have a lovely face for a human.
I mean, he does. He has a beauty score of like 16. Or yeah.
Let's see what hers is.
He very much shyly smiles and replies with thanks. Right back at you. Though very much like looking at her, it's not the same.
Yeah, she's average looking. She's got some scars. Looks like she's seen some addiction.
Oh, at that, yeah, he would like ask, like, your fighter?
She says, no, but I've been in plenty of fights, especially this place. She says,
So
I can
what
go
do
a
you
few
do around
rounds
here?
with you, if you want.
Now that sounds like a plan. Does this place have room and board?
She says, yes. 1 silver. And she points to this door over here.
Yeah, he's fine to purchase the room for the night.
She starts to lead you towards that door. Unless you stop her.
Arthur.
Yeah, at this point he goes like, do I jump into this fight or do I completely abandon it? He'll try and ask her to be a little bit patient.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good seduction roll for you. Kind of smoothly, get her to chill for a bit.
Yeah, basically promising that he will be very much spending the entire of the night there, but he just needs to run off for a quick little meeting and then he's right back.
Alright, she's gonna make a d6 roll. Yeah, she's totally down with whatever you want to do. She's just hanging all over you. Lark, the alchemist, that's sitting at the table next to you. The ratkin turns to you and he says, you want to buy some potions?
No. I just want to talk about alchemy with someone else who finally understands. For weeks, I've been hounded by my colleagues who do not understand the concept of alchemy, and it's been kind of sad on my part. They call me the useless alchemist,
You can tell his breathing is really weird, and he's like, yes, I have many potions and narcotics that I could trade something with you. You have something useful?
Yeah. One of them wanted me to pick up these ashes, so I have some vampire ashes if you need some for something, I guess.
Vampire ashes? Where did you come by those?
There was just a vampire, and we killed it.
Right about the time when you say that, the door opens up. And in comes Gale with that pale-faced Zakida. Zakida returns to his seat over there. And Gale walks up. Ah, my friends. You have returned with my property, I suppose.
Yes. Well, I don't have it. The Gale's here.
Yes, I see that.
Thing.
How
Yeah,
did,
yeah, but you have the thing.
Yes, I have the book.
how did
Yeah.
you track me down?
Word of mouth.
Interesting. I've not told many people about this place. He starts to look at you guys kind of suspiciously.
Okay. I mean, we're adventurers. We have our ways. Not like Kaz doesn't exist over there.
He looks around the others and he says, we're all friends here. We can do this transaction right out in the open.
Mm-hmm. Just a step back.
He comes over to the
You
table.
sure? There's some things that, how should I say, it didn't go according to plan.
Well,
Though we did get the book, if you catch my drift.
we did make sure to compensate in our arrangement that there might be troubles.
Oh, I would classify what we have faced as quite troubling. In fact, I don't think a lesser group would have survived.
He
We
says,
did make our promise, of course, but, well, I'll ask you a question. Does this seem a little familiar to you? And Arthur's just gonna kind of draw the Bane dagger.
He looks at the
Oh,
Bane
yes.
dagger, and his eyes kind of widen a little bit. And he says, my master, he was awake. Did he attack you with this?
Of course.
So, again, slight complication is a heavy understatement of the danger that we faced.
He says, this is troubling. You see his face kind of fall. He seems like really worried at that. And he says, I expected danger, but nothing like that.
Hmm.
He was dead when I left.
I mean, if it's going to help the negotiations, I think the guess you would sort of like pull up his neck and just show him the very fresh wound. And like it is a very obvious vampire bite.
He says, I hope you have not been given the disease.
Oh no, I'm built tougher than that, but again, danger pay has been merited. As you can see, the signs of danger are very real, very apparent. And we were specifically discussing a sum if there was unforeseen danger.
You notice this guy right here. He says, I could pay you for that dagger.
Huh.
It's not enough.
I mean, he didn't even say the sum, Lark.
Exactly.
just-
It's not
let's-
enough no matter how much it is. Cause
Oh,
the
no,
dagger
that's-
is
that's-
valuable.
That's clearly false, and you know it. Arthur, let's just hear him out. If it's
Oh,
a
sure.
fair sum.
Does
How
Gale not
much?
take offense to that?
Wasn't that Volcar who said that?
Yeah, Volcar,
Yes.
the guy sitting
Yeah.
next to him. Gale doesn't seem to take offense to it though, but he says, let me pay you so you can be on your way.
Of course, and just so that we are both in the clear, Arthur's going to draw the book out of his bag.
Can we finally
Can
see
I
what's in
communicate
there?
with my blood brother through vibes?
Also, did
Send me.
Volker actually give a sum that he was willing to offer for the bone dagger?
Not yet. Gale is going to throw. What were the coins he had promised this? Let me see here. It was like 150, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Wait, hold on. How much did he say?
150.
I think it was like 120.
We agreed 120, yeah.
Yeah, it was 180 if nothing happened, and 120 if danger.
It was 80 if nothing happened, 120 if there was some
Yeah.
extreme danger that made things a little fucked.
He does.
Yep.
Did I say 180?
He does.
Yes,
say,
he said 180.
He says
Fuck.
150. He puts it on the table. He puts a small bag, not a small bag, but a sack on the
Does that-
table.
Does that look like it could hold 150?
Yeah, he says 150 gold. How about that?
So, I'm going to slowly, or I should say, I'm going to slowly hand him the book, and as I do so, I'm going to lightly tap Kaz on the toe underneath the table.
Mm. Are we underground?
No.
Whatever, still
like-
works.
Yeah, you look like you're on the first floor, probably.
So I
Kaz
will-
will just go for like under the arm. Something.
Is that where you can stab it?
When he reaches for it, little poke poke.
Oh yeah, he reaches for the book. Yeah. You're gonna try to poke.
Stabbing time.
Yep.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Should we call it here and do this next time?
much-
Yeah, I mean, we potentially could because, I mean, right now I'm looking at the clock and I'm like, I'm probably leaving my house within like the next 20 minutes. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I don't think I would last throughout the entire combat.
Yeah. So we'll do that. We'll like say as he starts to reach for the book, Kaz, maybe you're pulling that arrow out or what do you
The bone dagger.
pulling out the poison bone dagger?
Piece of shit weapon, but
Yeah.
Bruh.
All right. And then
I mean, you could always use the Bane dagger. I mean, we do have it.
it's not poisoned.
True. But, like, you could just stab him to death with it.
Yeah, and if you want to be armor defeating, you can cold shot it. A sneak attack would be would get you the cold shot anyway. Well, shit, you're gonna do like times 4 or times 6 or something damage. So, if you pull it off, which you probably will, with the good sneaky skills. But as he reaches for it, Kaz is pulling out the blade underneath his cloak, and we'll kind of fade for this episode. I think we got one more episode before I have to go away for 2 months. So yeah, we'll call it a close here. Have a good night.